Divine Ones, we greet you, in love. We are happy to connect with you now, in this way, and we offer to you, today, an invitation to join us for a solstice celebration, a live global event, in which we will share transmissions and activating energies with you, that support you. So that you might, with ease and joy and confidence, and with a deep sense of inner knowing and connection, experience the inevitable expansion of your being and begin to understand, and access the new modes of co-creation available to you now. That was a mouthful. Smile. We know that you are feeling big and deep and subtle, profound and inexplicable changes happening within you. You are correct in perceiving this. Your physical form is deeply engaged in evolving to allow the embodiment of your own I Am presence and to embody the capacities that are yours and which complement this life expression, now, as you shift into living in higher light expression and becoming your true self here. This evolution will expand your light quotient, and in order to achieve it, you will increasingly find yourself presented with opportunities to be unconditional in your loving. This invitation to simply choose to love is different than any type of evolutionary experience you've ever had before. It is different because the consciousness needed to live this way is already within you. The invitations you will experience are presenting not to challenge you, but so that you might discover the new capacities present through the ever-expanding embodiment of your own harmonic wholeness. Light within you is already present in ways that make it so much easier to feel and generate love and loving states of being. Try it and see. You may be surprised that things that you used to find extraordinarily irritating, now feel so much lighter to you. Easier to smile at. Even love. If you are willing to engage these new aspects of your consciousness, this choice, this deliberate use of your will and consciousness, to be unconditional and loving, will have profound impact on your states of being and who you are, significantly accelerating your ascension and massively increasing your sense of well-being and joy. The light within you is you. It is just a version of you that is increasingly coming from higher dimensional expression, where conscious connection and unity are the norm, where knowing the oneness that is all is the way of being that is, and with this, unconditional love is who you are. Know this. And ___ that this light is becoming well established within you, and this changes everything. You are on the cusp of brand new ways of living and exceptionally fun ways of co-creating. You may realize that you no longer believe that you alone create your reality, for you will deeply know that there is never a you alone. There is always you in communion with all that you are, and connected to and supported and informed by all that is. This is the truth of your being, and how it is for all life. And so, everything is a co-creation. And in this co-creation you are sovereign. You do get to choose. You can create what you are wanting to know as your experience, but the ways you do this are different now than perhaps you've approached this kind of creator work in the past. We are excited for you as you discover the accelerating power of your presence. It is in the power of your presence that co-creation now happens with the greatest ease and the greatest joy. And it is activated by certain choosing, making decisions, and then embodying these decisions. You have always been free to choose. But the energetic reality of unity is becoming a felt experience of knowing, and that is liberating you and making it easier than ever before to embody that which you wish to be, knowing it will then emanate from you and reflect back to you, multiplied, that which you are being. This is truly, beloveds, a time of tremendous excitement for those of you feeling and knowing what is occurring, and for those of us, who are your allies, your friends, your family of light in the non-physical, and who are with you, always. We invite you to join in a collective co-creation with us and with one another. We'd like to share more about how you might use the power of your presence, to create and together, to experience energy and light work focused on generating unconditional love, portals of Christ consciousness, as well as generating benevolent outcomes for members of your human family, and for yourself. No matter what you choose to do on this coming solstice, we strongly encourage you to make time to open and receive. To surrender to your own greater wisdom and the infinite energies of your I Am presence, and align within, feeling for harmony and inviting yourself to know bliss even. And then to ask your divine self and your spiritual support team to assist you in allowing, receiving and integrating the most beneficial energies in consciousness for you, now. Beloved one, you are a sentient being designed for tremendously states of creativity, expansion, jubilation and radiant unconditional love. The inner knowing and inner peace you can find in your multidimensional heart can make this real for you. Now, more than ever before, the realities of this can be centered in and lived from. Dare to live as the eternal, infinite being you truly are, here. Dare to identify with the wholeness of all that you are and to enjoy your unique and beautiful humanity with the understanding that it is an emanation of all that you are, fueled by the infinite you and always, 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 connected and guided, with so much love. And so much skillful and unstinting support. We love you very much. And right now, we are celebrating you in your endless becoming. The way you have embodied here, and remembered who you truly are. We are the angelic ones. I am Archangel Michael, with Alea, Ashira, Serapis Bey, the Universal Angel Mary, the Andromedan High Council, the Arcturians, the Galactic Dragons and the Council of Radiant Light. We bid you, good day. Channel, Alea Mira. I have shared previously about Joseph, a 9-year-old child of light, who has come to Earth to help raise the vibration of the planet. During our time together I too become the student, for this is the joy of working with these children. In a recent experience in the heavenly realms as we worked with his infinite light vision, Joseph told me that everything was happening at once, which was somewhat confusing to him. We discussed afterwards that he was being shown how the universe operates outside of time with its infinite possibilities. In another experience, Joseph found himself standing on a cloud, wondering why he didn't fall through. He then saw a big hole in another cloud, again wondering why. The answer came when he saw God looking through the hole. He told me, whatever God thinks about, it happens. Afterwards, he explained that whenever God wished to focus on something on earth, such as a person or country, the cloud hole automatically opens there. With my recent focus on being mindful of my thoughts, I know the message of whatever God thinks about, it happens is really about us. As divine beings, we all have the power to create what we wish with our thoughts as the starting point. But what about those times when one gets caught in thought loops or has those obsessive lower thoughts? This certainly seems to be a theme I have been hearing lately for many, with the resulting creations not what is desired. Michael brought this beautiful message in answer to this. Hope you love it as much as I do. Michael, Thought Creations, channeled by Lee Dagani. Dearest one, I am 𝐊𝐿, Michael. Greetings and congratulations. Congratulations for listening within, for listening without. For when you begin to observe, when you begin to notice, you then develop a stance of a warrior. But it is a warrior of peace, and that is how I come to thee, a warrior of peace, bringing you the essence of peace. Yes, I come to you with blue, that you see blue, for you associate blue with a peaceful essence, the sky, the waters. But beloved, there can be any color that you see that will bring peace. For peace begins within, and it also begins without, for it is in the observance, the noticing, that you can come out of what you may think of and what you term as a thought loop, where the thoughts keep repeating and repeating and they are of the lower essence, and you feel pulled down, that you are in the mire, and you wonder how you can climb out, because each time that you do, you are pulled deeper and deeper down. When you call out and you ask for help, we are there, but it needs to be done in partnership. So what do we ask you to do when those lower negative thoughts come? We ask you to begin to just notice them. Notice what they bring within, what you are feeling in your body, what you are feeling in your mind. Now can you think of them as children that are feeling lost, children that are calling out? For that is what a negative thought does, beloved. It calls out, pay attention to me. When a child is fearful or sad, or crying, what does the child do? The child runs to the mother, the father, and receives the reassurance, the hugs, the kisses, the band-aids. And then the child goes off to play again and the hurt is no longer there because it is the love that transformed it. And so we ask you to do the same. The first step is to notice, to observe, and then with each thought that you no longer wish to hold in your field, in your essence, acknowledge it with love. Bring my blue peace, for it has many uses, it has many powers. It has the power to transform. You may think of the thought as being washed away in the water, and the dirt will come off from it and it will be clean and shiny and bright, transformed into a new thought. And so, I leave you with this thought that you have the power to begin to change those thoughts that come. Yes, they come with feelings and energies that pull you down, but they are just looking for a way to stop the loop, and that way, beloved, is to begin to notice without any judgment, to step aside. Let the thought come to you like a lost child, a hurt child. Love it and watch the magic as it runs away happily. I leave you with love, I leave with the power, I leave you with the knowing. Farewell. Channel, 𝐷𝐸.